I think for me art had always been something I was really interested in at school and something that I really enjoyed, and design was something that I particularly liked and was really interested in. The broad nature of fashion design and the ever-changing nature of fashion and how it's always evolving and developing in the design process was something that really interested me.
I think our low point was probably at the very, very beginning of the process when we suddenly realised, or I suddenly realised, that a process that I thought might be quite straightforward was really quite intimidating, and the statistics around the number of people that got into fashion design courses in Scotland was really quite a surprise and quite a shock.
I first discovered Portfolio Oomph when I was doing some internet research. I'd also heard about Portfolio Oomph from a friend who had met Julie and really just found it very helpful to get some guidance and support in the process. I think one of the most useful things I learned from Portfolio Oomph was in terms of developing my sketchbooks and really learning how to use a sketchbook and having someone to really just talk through my ideas with, because sometimes I would become confused and sort of a bit lost in my project and just need to sort of talk to somebody about it and see what their thoughts were in order to progress it in the best way. So I think that was what was really helpful in having that guidance and support from somebody who knew about the process and knew about how hard it was in order to get into art college.
Well, I'm absolutely delighted that, having gone through a very intensive process over a relatively short period of time, that Ellie's lucky enough now to be sitting with 5 offers from certainly institutions that I would have thought and do provide a very good fashion design course. And I suppose unexpectedly, because we didn't even know when applying whether it was quite good enough, these offers started coming in, and it was a very, very exciting process. I suppose in our heart of hearts we always had a view that perhaps Glasgow or Edinburgh were the preferred, but didn't ever really let ourselves believe that it was going to be possible. I must confess I shed a tear for the first time in many, many years, and I was absolutely delighted for Ellie and so proud of what she'd done.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, because I don't think you got this far.
Recently I received my offers, and I think it just made it all worthwhile, all the process, because it had been a very long process and a lot of hard work, but it was really valuable by the end of it, and I have accepted my offer at Edinburgh College of Art, which was, it was a difficult choice in the end. I spent a lot of time thinking about it.
I think the services from Portfolio definitely offer value for money, and it's largely around the flexibility of the service that's provided, and I think the one-to-one nature of it. Ellie had done quite a lot of research into other courses and other assists that she might be able to get outside school, and had signed up for a life drawing class, a pattern cutting class. There was even a portfolio class at Edinburgh College of Art. But all these were classes with lots of other people, and it defined the times of the week with their own mini curriculum. So yeah, I think it definitely did offer value for money, and ultimately it was successful. So I would certainly recommend it to anyone else who's going through a similar process.